Hello world, Dinokonee here, back with another video, and this is actually a 50 subscriber special. It's a bit late because as of recording this, if I'm remembering correctly, let me check. I think it was 59 of the time of me recording this. Yeah, I'm double checking to make sure I'm not wrong. Yeah, it was 59. And to be honest here, never thought I'd actually ever hit 50. Like I always had a dream of like hitting a million or even just 1,000. But as YouTube went on for me, I noticed I would barely ever gain subscribers. So by the time so I was really thinking to myself, I'm probably not actually going to even get to 50 for a long time, even. And then some of my older videos blew up, like Michael Sees Elizabeth Again, Circus Babies, Pizza World, Elizabeth's Death, that kind of stuff. They all started to really go, and I think that's where most of my subscribers came from. I'm really thankful for the support because I never thought I'd actually get here. And to celebrate that, I'm giving away these rigs. These are the realistic animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And before you make fun of me for them not being pixel perfect, before you make fun of me for them not being pixel perfect, it's because I didn't know how to do that at the time. So I would just do subdivide. But yeah, now I know how to. So this side's subdivided. This one's not because I can't do it. It just won't subdivide. I think if I like loop cut that thing, but I'm not going to. But yeah, so these are just the realistic animatronics I made for fun. Freddy, Golden Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Made these all for fun. I'm just going to be going through how these things work so that you can use them. So boom, it's the normal FK mode. So that's the normal FK mode. This is just the finger controls. Boom, rotate, rotate, Alt R, Alt R. These all work. This is the wrist. This is all the properties of the arms. They work the same on both arms. I'm just going to show you one. This is the IK mode, which just basically allows you to do IK. I can rotate this if I wanted to, or I could just grab this bone right here and just move it around if I wanted to. Both of them work. I left that there just in case you wanted to use it. This is called World IK, which just makes it so it does not move with the chest, and the wrist stays planted. I have to actually rotate this thing and rotate the arm. Turn both those off. I have this thing called finger follow, which is basically just this. It rotates with it. That way, if you wanted to have it easier, I guess, like this, you can do that. I personally do not find that easier. I find that actually more. I find that harder in a sense to get good poses because if you do this, you can't rotate back upwards. You can only rotate that way. So I mostly just keep it off, but I keep it on every now and then. This thing is the control for all fingers. And yes, I can pull this and it still works. Just Alt G this, pull this together, boom, you got a fist, Alt G it. It's perfectly the same. Same thing works over here for this one. Boom. Also, if you want to pair something to the wrist, you can just do it to the wrist by itself. To the arms, you actually have to go to this bone there. Where is it? It's one of these bone layers. Let me put the important display in front on. You have to pair it to these things because this is the actual IK thing. Sorry, FK thing. I'm gonna fix that in later versions of these rigs that I make, so don't worry about that. Yeah, this works the same for all the rigs. Anyway, yeah, that's that one. Now we go on to these are all facial controls. This is just other ear controls, but they're very limited, so they don't have clipping. You can remove these constraints if you want to. There's the head. Just gonna. Sorry, my allergies. Just gonna rotate this here. In here, you have head offset. That's the only thing that's there, but yeah, I like it. So this is I think these are the eyelids. So I'm just gonna show you this one. Moving this one down makes it blink. Pulling this to the side makes it go angry and then like sad or scared. You can just copy the pose, then just Control Shift V it, and it works the same. This is eyebrow control, which is the same. Pulling it up and down makes it go up and down on the face. Pulling to the sides changes the emotion. And this is just eye control. These are each individual eyes. I didn't want to add some bone shapes for some things, so that's why they're just like that. This is just like the it's called main body, more of like waist. This is the thing for the IK mode. Boom. The IK foot. You can turn off the foot by doing that, which basically just does that. Boom, boom. And there's also an IK mode. Now I'm gonna fix this later, but for now, whenever you want to, because I fixed it on some other rigs I made, just not on these because actually I don't know why I didn't fix it on. Oh yeah, no, I didn't fix these because it took me too much time. I don't want to. I don't have to go back through all of them and do that. So for now, you just have to when you go in FK mode, just Alt G this. It's the same thing. Then just rotate. You can rotate this. You can rotate this. You can rotate this. Yeah, that's the FK mode. Same thing works over on this one. Yeah, that's everything for this rig. Golden Freddy's the exact same thing, exact same way. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention one thing. He does have a jaw. Golden Freddy's the exact same thing. However, there was a one bug in this guy that I want to make sure I fixed before I release this. So at first, I forgot to actually add them with the IK with the World IK mode. I think all of them were missing on one side, which is really annoying. I fixed it, but yeah, this one all works the same. Then here's Bonnie. Works exactly the same, except for there's a bit more, a bit less is the correct term. Controls because like there's no eyelids, so he's just this is just the no eyebrows. This if you rotate this downward, top one rotates with it. Oops, my bad. Same thing if you do it this way. If you do it this way, it's the same thing. If you do it this way, it won't. But if you do it like this way or this way, it will. If you want to disable that, just tap this bone, go to bone constraints. You can turn off with X, Z, or just turn this off entirely, or delete it if you want to. Yeah, that's how Bonnie works. Chica is the oh yeah, he's also the bone right there. You can see it poke out. Chica is the next one. Everything works the same for her. But you can't really see the bone there, but there's a bone there that you can rotate downward. It is there, I promise. Next up is Foxy, which I think might be my favorite one that I've made. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. All of these were made with principled, what's it called? Principled, I think it's BSDF. It is, yeah. So you can turn on, if you want to choose subsurface, which I would never do, because they're robots. Oops. You can turn on subsurface if you want to. Since I don't think I put a texture there. Let me see. Oh, I actually did put a texture there. Yeah, it's just bugging. Yeah, I'm gonna release the textures down below in case some of the textures do bug out, which has happened before. So yeah. But if you want to turn on specular reflection, which is what I was gonna say, you can just turn this down. This is the one that I think I'm the most proud of. These all work the same. These all work. Boom, eye controls. Now the fingers all work the same over here. Legs all work the same. There's no changes there. The only change I have is there's I think more bone things. Oh, by the way, there's the bone is still here too. Just you just can't see it very well. The only change is here. There's just a change over there. My bad. It's eye patch control, which is just you can move the eye. Oh my gosh, I've grabbed the one thing every time. Move the eye patch however you want to. And I call this thing limit eye patch, but it's more of removing the limits, which means you can just rotate it however you want to. I'm gonna turn these back off. Actually, I'm gonna turn this one back on so I can alt art. But yeah, that's how you control the eye patch if you want to. Now this one, it all works the same. Boom, 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 alt R. Here's a change. In IK mode, the hook does move with it. It does. Then you can turn it on to World IK, which makes it do that. Now, I'm going to turn all this off and show you something. So here's the way the wrist works right now. Oops, sorry. You can just move the hook however you want to. if you want to limit the hook to only be able to rotate this way, you can, and it should still work in World IK. No, it works a bit different in World IK because it can't rotate all the way, but the hook still stays planted in a sense. But like, yeah, it does work a bit differently. But if you want to have the hook limited, that's what you have to work with, because that's the only way I'm pretty sure you can do that. Legs all work the same because nothing's different about them. Yeah, anyway. So these are the rigs I'm releasing for a 50 subscriber special. I really do appreciate the support. And oh, yeah, that's really all I have. That's really all I have. And oh, I'm not gonna outro, so see ya.